Welcome to the E-class of DePaul School, Baripada. Good morning to all children. How are you all? Children, I am sure you are fine and shining at home because you are getting ample time at home now. But today, I Tapas sir, your value education teacher. Today I am going to teach you lesson 6 for standard 5 students in value education. This is very important lesson for class 5 students because it is in your half yearly exam course, lesson number 6. The story is decision making. As we all know, everybody in their life, someday or other, small or big, we have to take decision regarding any matter. That time we should think again and again before taking the decision whether that decision is going to hamper somebody's life or not, whether it going to affect your life or not. You have to think every aspect of it. Then you come to a final point that no, it is not at all going to affect anybody's life. If it is going to rather affect also, it will bring a positive change in somebody's life, then we are going to take the decision. And this story is also about such decision made by someone and how he felt guilty of taking such wrong decision in his life. So let's start the story, children. The story begins here. Ram Prasad was allergic to dog. He had never kept a pet and would have never liked to keep one. He lived a hygienic life, loved to keep his house squeaky clean. His impression was that dogs made their surrounding dirty by spreading filthy and shedding their fur. For the past few days, however, Ramprasad was getting disturbed every morning by the sight of a stray dog, which made it a point to sleep near the gate of his house. When he woke up every morning, he saw this black dog sitting half asleep outside his house. Ramprasad was a man. He was having allergic, means he never liked dogs. He used to keep himself neat and clean, his surrounding as well as his home. He believed in hygienic life, so he had a belief that dogs generally make the surrounding dirty. They keep shedding their fur, which is also harmful for health. He, in front of his house, regularly he used to see a black dog sleeping in front of his gate of his house. He never liked it because he had a belief that the dog make a filthy atmosphere wherever they live. So he hated dog from before. But the dog used to come and sit in front of his gate every morning. So whenever he comes out from his house in the morning for morning walk, he used to see the dog sleeping before the gate. You can see here how the dog is sleeping before the house of that Ram Prasad. The sight of a disliked creature so early in the day was never pleasing to Ramprasad's eye. He yelled at the dog and chased him away, but after a while it would again come back to take its favorite seat outside Ramprasad's gate. The animal which he hated, every day he finds early in the morning sitting in front of his house, made him more angry. It irritated him. So he yelled. Yelled means shouted at it. Sometimes he chased the dog. He threw stone at it, but the dog hardly scare about it. He, after Ramprasad goes away from that, he comes back and takes his favorite place, that is the place in front of Ramprasad's gate. This was becoming a regular practice, and Ramprasad was upset about this. One day when he woke up and was going for a morning walk, he again saw the Sabi dog. So regularly he saw the dog, regularly he chased the dog, threw stone at it, but the dog have no change in it. He every day he comes and sit or sleep in front of Ramprasad gate. It is a very savvy dog, you can say it is a very smart dog. But Ramprasad, what he do? He take stones, he throws stones at it, he goes after it, chasing it with a stick, but the dog hardly have any change in its nature. Sitting near his gate, surrounded by a lot of dirty papers and trash, Ramprasad was angered. He could not tolerate it that he would work so hard to keep his house clean, and this unwanted dog should make it all dirty again. He went again the house and came with a stick. At first he tried to chase the dog with the stick and shoo it away, but the dog did not budge and stood there waving its tail. Means he, whenever he saw the dog sitting around some dirty papers which were thrown in the dustbin, he was sitting around it, and he always find the dog in the dirty atmosphere, which he is very annoyed of it, because as I have told you, he believed in neat and clean way of living life, but the dog with its presence making the surrounding untidy, savvy, but he was very angry with the dog. So sometimes he take out the stick and run after the dog. He throw the stones at it, but sometimes he shoo it out, but the dog was very cunning. He again and again come and take its favorite place in front of Ramprasad house. He never goes away from there. He made Ramprasad angry by his presence. He yelled at the dog and ran towards it in a fit of anger, but it did not go away. So Ramprasad hit the dog hard with his stick. Hard the dog started walking away slowly and unevenly. Ramprasad then picked a piece of brick from the road and hurled at the dog. When it hit by the brick, the dog went away crying and howling in a pathetic way. But when the dog came in back to that place and sit in front of Ramprasad's house, Ramprasad became so much angry that he took a stone and threw at the dog, which hit the dog, and after the dog get hit by the stone, he cried and shouted in pain and ran away from there in a pathetic way, very painful way. Ramprasad was a good man Ram Prasad no doubt was a good natured man, but he did not want the dog to be around him. So uh, he did not thought of hurting the dog, but the atmosphere or the circumference surrounding which was around the dog, making filthy the place, making the dirty darts from the dustbin he was taking out and sitting with it, made Ram Prasad so much angry that he thought of chasing the dog away from his sight. But the dog uh, loved the place, you can say, so much that again and again he came back and sat there. But it was so stubborn that it would not have left without being hit. So now that the dog was gone, Ram Prasad had a sigh of relief and went about his usual morning walk and jog. He hoped he could never see the dog again. After being hit by Ram Prasad with that big stone, he painfully ran away from there, and Ram Prasad was feeling a bit of relief because now he was sure that that the dog is no more going to come again there, because he was he was hit by that stone very hardly. So with a lot of pain, he went from there, and again he is not going to come back. He hoped so, and he went out for his morning walk and jogging. Then what happened? You can see the dog was crying because being hit by that stone thrown by Ram Prasad. He was getting very much pain. So he, but that filthy dog was more stubborn than he had thought. It again returned to camp outside Ram Prasad gate. When he woke up the next morning, he first felt there was a very disgusting smell in the air. On coming out, he saw that the dog was lying flat near his gate, and the dustbin on the roadside had been upturned. Garbage from the dustbin were lying all over the place and smelling foul. Ram Prasad could not take it anymore. He decided to kill the filthy dog and end his nuisance forever. He went inside and came back with his son's air gun. He shot a fire at the dog but missed his aim. However, the dog got up slowly and moved away. This was quite unlike to go away so easily, but Ram Prasad was only glad to see it go. But next morning, when Ram Prasad opened the gate, he found something foul. Smell was coming from outside. The atmosphere was not that much uh, smelling nice, because he found that the dog was sitting among the garbages and the dustbin was upside down. Uh, and this time, this sight made Ram Prasad more anger than before, because now it was high time to make the dog to feel that he was making nuisance around his house, around his life. So he should be punished. So he went to his room, took out a gun, and he aimed and shot a bullet to it. But by the luck of the, you can say, by the blessing of God, the bullet didn't hit the dog, but the dog, with the fear of being shot by Ram Prasad, he ran away from there. And Ram Prasad was very sure and happy that somehow he made the dog to fear and run away from there. And you can see the dustbin is upside down and the dog was sitting among the waste garbages, which was a very dreadful sight. You can see it was very unpleasant sight for Ram Prasad, and which made Ram Prasad to get angry and shot a bullet to the dog. The next morning he was pleasantly surprised to discover that the dog was not there at the usual place. He looked around to be sure that, but could not see the dog anywhere. He was relieved. Happily he proceeded for his walk, but after a few steps he realized that the place was still dirty. Even without the dog, there still were dirty papers and rags laying everywhere. Next morning when he woke up, he found out that, like every day, that day was totally different, because the dog was not sitting in front of the gate, neither he was found around the house. He was very happy that somehow he got relief from that dog. But when he came out of his house, he found that the place around the dustbin was still looking very unhygienic, filthy, because the dirts and the waste garbages from the dustbin were thrown outside of the dustbin around the house. So he was bit surprised that even though dog is not there, the place is also, that place doesn't change, it remains the same dirty. So Ram Prasad thought the nasty dog would have had it adventure and gone away before he came out. He got his domestic help to clean the place. He was happy not to see the dog, but feared it might turn to irritate him again. But when Ram Prasad saw the place was untidy, he thought it might be happened like that before Ram Prasad came out of the house, dog did all his work, making the place dirty, untidy, and ran away from there. He told his you can say the servant to clean that place, and he was happy that maybe it is dirty now, but he is sure that dog is no more there to come every day. So the dog was out of his sight. So there is no way he will get irritated anymore because of that dog. You can see the dustbin was full of all the garbages, and the garbages are thrown here and there outside the dustbin. But that did not happen. He did not see the dog for the next few days, but continued to find dirt and garbage every day. So he decided to find out how it was happening. Ram Prasad had a closed circuit television camera, had recorded in the past few nights, and began to watch it. But whenever he get up after that day, when he found the dog was not there, whenever he get up in the morning, he find the same situation is there. The place was full of dirt and garbages, as if somebody has taken out the garbage or the liters of paper out of the dustbin and thrown here and there. But to his surprise, he has not seen the dog from last 3-4 days. Then he was having a doubt that even though the dog is not there, then how this place is having so much dirt and garbage around. So he thought of seeing in the footage from his closed circuit camera which he planted in his house to see what actually happened, how it happened that the dog is not there but the place remained untidy as usual. He saw that one night few days ago a group of street boys came and sat near the gate and started littering. The ugly dog, black dog, was sitting close by, barked and chased them away. In the next night's video, he saw the same mad-looking stray dog jumped near the street dustbin and began spreading the garbage all over. Again, the ugly black dog jumped on them and chased them away. So, when he saw the footage, he found that last night, a few days ago also, he found that some street boys used to come and sit near the gate of Ram Prasad and threw the dustbin, threw the garbage from the dustbin around the house of Ram Prasad, around the dustbin. But the black dog barked at them and tried to prevent the street boys to do so, but they hardly cared the dog. They did repeatedly again and again, and they made the place untidy. The Ram Prasad had a belief that the dog was actually making the place untidy rather than anybody who were there. He thought that the dog is the main culprit who was making place untidy. But when he looked at the footage from the CCTV camera, he found that the dog was actually preventing the street boys, who was very vagabond type of boys, who were making the place untidy by taking out the garbage from the dustbin and throwing here and there. But they never cared about the dog. See, he was seeing the footage from CCTV camera. The dog was barking at the street boys, but they were busy in throwing the garbage from the dustbin. In yet another night's video, Ram Prasad saw that the dirty street boy again came and sat near the gate and started spelling dirt. Ugly dog tried to chase away, but they did not budge, so it bite one of them in his feet. The boy were so angry that they grabbed the dog, shoved it inside a sack and stabbed it with a pocket knife. The boy then threw the dog's body on the other side of the road and went away. He saw in another night's video, Ram Prasad saw that the dirty street boys again came and sat near the gate and started spilling the dirt. Means, as usual, that night also, the dirty street boys came and threw all the garbages taken out from the dustbin and threw around to make the place untidy, dirty. The ugly black dog but shouted or barked at them, tried to chase them to prevent them to do such thing, but the street boys did not care about it, and they got angry because the dog went and bite on the feet of one of the boy. When the dog bite on one of the boy's feet, the boys got angry. They grabbed and put the dog inside a sack and stabbed with a knife which they had, and until the dog was killed or died, they went on stabbing it, and then they tied the sack and threw the sack to the other side of the road, which made the dog or end of the dog's life, you can see, was barking at the street boys, but the street boys got angry and they took out a knife and stepped at the dog, and the dog was dead. Then they threw the dog to the other side of the road. All this incident, Ram Prasad was when he saw that video footage of his CCTV camera. Ram Prasad now realized that it was not the dog that was making the place dirty. It was rather protecting the place. In fact, it lost its life while trying to protect the house of Ram Prasad, who was not even kind to it. Ram Prasad could not hold back his tears. When Ram Prasad saw the video footage, he was so ashamed of himself that he, who was every day thrashing the dog, hitting the dog with stick, beating the dog, throwing the stone at it, never showed sympathy, love towards the dog. But that same dog, for the sake of him, for his house, gave his life, because he did not allow the street boys to throw the garbage around the house of Ram Prasad. He barked at them, but the street boys got angry of that behavior of the dog, and they thought of killing the dog. So they killed the dog. The dog gave his life for the sake of Ram Prasad, and Ram Prasad did not know that what had happened with the dog, whom he used to think that he was the culprit of for making his house, in front of his house, untidy. But in fact, when he came to know the reality of the dog, that he was not the culprit, he was checking, or he was making the street boys, or preventing them not to do, not to make the place untidy, and the street boys took his life with the knife. By seeing the video footage, Ram Prasad felt so much sad, and he was so much heart got that much lamented that he tried to cry, and tears came out of his eyes, because not only he lost the dog, but he did not give importance or the value which the dog did for him when he was alive. It felt a lot of painful for him. It was a very painful for him. So he was very sad for his decision to hit the dog, to thought of killing the dog. Sometimes before also he shot a bullet to it, but he felt all whatever whatever bad behavior he did with the dog. Now he was feeling sad that whatever decision he took thinking about the dog, it all went wrong. He was totally wrong. He totally misunderstood the dog, his duty. He rather saw the one side of it. He didn't see that actually the dog was helping, was protecting his house. He was in doing so, he gave his life. It was actually a very nice story. You can see, children, we never give importance to the our pets whom we keep at home. We think that they are not that much importance in our life, but you don't know, our pets are our part and parcel of our life. When you keep them, they also love you how you love them. They also think about you, they also care about you, they also think that your house and your life is their responsibility. Till they are alive, they try to save you from any sort of problem. And that dog, black dog, which Ram Prasad hated, actually was so much, he was love for Ram Prasad and his house, that he gave his life for him. Now the moral of the story: Right decision determine our success and failure in life. So always try to think 100 times before you take any decision. The moral of the story is decision regarding anything should always be taken seriously, thinking it 100 times before taking it, because a right decision can change your life. It can bring success to you. If you take a wrong decision in your life, a failure is sure waiting for you in your life. But try to think 100 times before taking any small or big decision, because it adversely going to affect your life. So decision making is not that much it is easy. It seems it is very easy, but it is not that much easy. So to take any decision, you have to think again and again the positive and the negative aspect of it. So children, it is very nice story with a beautiful moral. So please children, my request to you, please watch this video again and again, because it is very important lesson for your exam point of view. And the exercise part of this lesson also I will provide you later on. So please be serious about your studies. Try to find out the hard word from this lesson. Until we meet again children, thank you for watching this video. God bless you. Obey your parents. Be at home. Stay safe. And think about your exam and future. Till we meet again. Bye bye children. Have a nice day. बहुत बड़ा रोल पड़ा।